everybody! Thank you for joining us once again at Hero Club for the King of Tides!
Woo!
Our campaign in our Emporia universe. First of all, hello everybody. Thank you for tuning in once again. Good to see everybody. What's up, Kimmies? What's up, Chris Robin? Good to see you again. I remember y'all. Yeah, we're super excited about this session tonight. Unfortunately, we are without one of our cast members. Jackie Emerson will not be here today, but we do have our other three fantastic PCs, almost said NPCs, that will fill her shoes for her. We've got Dylan McCullum.
Hello.
We have Gabe Greenspan.
Hey.
And we have Hannah Fagerbaki.
Hey.
So
Nice. Good.
So
chat, everybody.
Yeah, spell that for us, please. Just a quick couple of things to lay out there in terms of like the base reality we're going to be playing with. First of all, everybody is playing an anthropomorphic animal character in this anthropomorphic animal-dominated universe. In that same sense, since there are animals that are required for society to operate at this time, animals are sort of bugs. So a carriage would be pulled by a pair of massive beetles or a couple of swarthy, very muscular bullet ants or something like that. Technology-wise, we're looking at mid-18th century, like piratey, height of monarchy. We have in this universe and the continent of Emporia, the monarchy has instilled that there will be one church that is worshipped, which is the Church of Sol, S-O-L, and the Church of Sol, on behalf of the monarchy, executed an Inquisition-style event against all magic users on the continent. So magic is very rare. Magic users live in hiding. And yeah, we're living in that sort of very low magic universe. Let's talk about everybody's characters, shall we? Hannah, you want to go first?
Well, before we get to that, just first, can we just acknowledge that Kimmy's just subscribed with Prime? I think this is possibly our first subscriber.
That is our first subscriber, I think. Kimmy's.
Kimmy's, welcome to the club.
I was just about
Thank
to
you
mention
so
that.
much.
Yeah,
That's so fun. Cool. So yeah, that was gonna be my next announcement. Fuck these guys. Let's talk about that. So we just, these idiots. We just we'll meet everybody. We just reached the path to affiliate. We completed it. So we are now taking subscribers if you want to pop in and not get an ad. We're working on new content like emotes and badges and stuff that we haven't quite squared away yet, but we will have some awesome stuff on there for you guys. But yeah, if you feel like you want to support us, please subscribe. We will stop everything and appreciate you because you are the best. Yeah, that's all. Okay, let's introduce these guys. Hannah.
Hello, I'm Honk Nafagerbaki, and I play Cano, a Canadian goose.
Make it canon.
Yep. Level 6 paladin of the Ancients, I believe. Ooh. She's got wings and a flail, but she doesn't use a flail anymore. That's character development, kids. Look at
nice. Gabe Greenspan, who you playing?
Hi, I'm Gabe Camille Greenspan. I play Zygo Coiltail. He is a Circle of the Stars druid chameleon. Recently lost his vision in a horrible accident and has been using a little ant on his shoulder to help him see through the use of Beast Bond on and off since then.
And Dylan McCullum.
Just saying my name so that I can't say anything.
Yes.
Good.
I've been Dylan McCullum.
Good.
Moving
on. I'm Dylan McCullum. I play fan favorite Nesbitt Bisbee. He is an anteater swarmkeeper ranger. And again, like George said up top, I think it's always important to remember, if you're just here, bugs are a huge part of this campaign, and I'm so sorry. It's not entirely my fault, but I didn't help at all.
It's not.
We'll get into some grosser stuff today.
Oh, man, come on.
Ooh, outside of bugs? Branching out.
Yeah, we're going to branch out a little bit, maybe. We'll see. Or maybe it's just more bugs and I'm lying.
It's a bunch of larvae.
Ooh, almost bugs.
Pre-bugs.
Pre-bugs. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so we left off on kind of a big old cliffhanger last time, which luckily for me, not a lot is going to happen with that cliffhanger right off the cuff here. Here, I'm just so sorry.
Yeah,
As we're about
we
to
left
get
off on a
started,
big
all my
cliffhanger, which
shit-
will not be
which
resolved.
will not be resolved. So
Should we roll
hang
push
in
to
there
the side?
for one more week, y'all. Here, so let us return to where were we before? We were in the house that was given to you guys for the night by who was the leader of the camp? The jeweler.
The jeweler, Lord
The jeweler, aka
Belxanthium?
Curtis Belxanthium.
Mm-hmm.
Curtis Belxanthium. He was an old mole who it seems to be in charge of this operation at Fort Fleet around the impact site of Dazzo's Comet, which you guys have tracked all the way into the mountain range, spearing through the center of the continent to get to. You're there on behalf of your own curiosity, but also on behalf of Madame Cassandra, the mysterious potions master you guys met in Brickton, who had tasked you with finding a metal sample of whatever was inside this comet. So, with that said, oh god, this thing is really killing me on the like being really hard to navigate. Going for like the cool with that said, boom, and I'm like completely lost in 1,000 menus.
With that said, page.
Oh god. Okay, there we go.
Well, while you're doing that, we can say thank you to Stoic Gaming for being our
Oh,
second subscriber.
cool.
Welcome to the
Thank
club,
you for
Stoic.
buying me time, Stoic. Oh, welcome to the club is a fun thing that we should say every time.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club, guys. That's so awesome of you.
Yeah, we know that you guys can use your
So
Amazon.
awesome.
We know that you can use your Prime sub anywhere, and it means a lot.
So dope, y'all. Thank you. Very, very cool.
And Stoic and OK Kimmies, you've really earned that founders badge. That founders badge. Yeah, just so you guys know, if you're like one of the first like 25 to subscribe, you get like a little founders badge.
Yeah, you guys have been here from the beginning, y'all.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
You for sure have earned it.
Deserve that, yes.
Yeah.
Objectively deserve that.
Yes. Ooh.
Right.
Oh, you did it. You did it, George.
I did it. We're back, motherfucker.
Ooh,
okay.
There we go.
So, the golden light pulses out of Cano's wings that she has rested over the fox boy. All of you are silent as the light disappears into his body and his breathing suddenly stops and then returns in a steadier, much slower and deeper rhythm. But he doesn't open his eyes. And after a little while of just watching and waiting, it's kind of concluded amongst all of you that he's going to need to take a long rest in order to be able to speak at all and regain all the health points he's got, and not just be extremely exhausted. There's probably some exhaustion at play as well. So, with Joey being, you guys already sort of decided that the three of you are going to go and investigate the meteorite while Joey watched over this boy when you guys left. How is the stuff, by the way? Is it too loud or are we okay?
I think we're good.
Okay,
Feels
cool,
good to me.
Cool.
Chat, if the music is too overwhelming, of course, just let us know.
Please, yeah. I'm a mixer on the go. So, when do you guys want to go ahead and embark on your journey out to the meteorite? Do you want to wait for your escort out in the morning, or do you want? Yeah, do you want to take that long rest?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. So you guys can take whatever shifts you want for color. I will say that the complex is extremely well guarded tonight. You see a couple of these Fort Fleet soldiers that are dressed in that dark green with that little diamond insignia on their front are patrolling around your house, probably as much to keep you in as it is to keep people out. Just, you're very like high security visitors right now. So when the morning comes, you hear that rap at the door at the front. Captain Gareth, who the Curtis Belxanthian called Gary, knocks on the door, calls to see if you're ready.
This is the tiger?
The lion, yes.
The lion who let us in.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, but we gotta stop everything because holy cows, just subscribed. Thank you so much. Holy cows, that's so dope.
Holy cows, welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club. That's so dope. Oh god, you guys are so sick. Ugh,
you guys are so
y'all.
sweet.
This is gonna be the whole
Damn.
night. It's just
This is gonna be a
punctuated,
fun night. This is gonna be a really
Yes.
fun night.
Yeah, someone. If you're waiting to subscribe, wait for the worst possible moment.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you want to, wait for the
Plan it
worst.
out.
And Zygo goes down, and
Hold on a minute.
Should I come up with some like really obnoxious like Wolfpack funk music to blast every time?
every time, just
George, that's something that we can do later.
We'll do it.
We'll do it
We'll
later.
do it later. Okay. So, morning has risen, just coming over the crest of the hill. The wind's pretty persistent outside. Yeah. You guys are sort of woken up by the knock, so you guys can get organized however you like. The Fox Boy and Joey are upstairs. You guys will have woken Joey up already, so she is like aware and ready to take her watch for the day, essentially.
How is the kid this morning?
When you check on the kid, he's breathing a little bit. His eyes are fluttering open and loosely focusing, but doesn't respond to anything you say.
Cool.
Doesn't appear to understand either.
Alright. Joey, his safety is important, but yours is more so. If you get into a pinch, you run. Zygo will say to Joey.
Joey will
Joey.
stifle a yawn and give you a thumbs up salute and will not talk.
And will say nothing. Cool.
Door closes though.
Yeah.
Zygo has spent the night attuning to the ring that Joey gave him.
Mm-hmm.
That poison ring.
Ring of poison resistance. Yes, got it. Okay. So
Cano will
the
go
door.
ahead and give Joey a pat. Also, you don't have to say anything, George, because Cano can tell how overwhelmed with emotion that Joey is over having the fox finally be there, and just say, "Stay safe,"
Exactly.
and leave before Joey can say anything.
Thanks, I really appreciate it, Hannah.
Nesbitt has he left the room before any of that all happened last night, and still feels very awkward and nervous about going back up in there. So he leaves without ever even talking to Joey. You're welcome.
Thank you. So cool. Dylan wins, guys.
Gonna
Dylan
be
take
super
one
sad
inspiration.
if Nesbitt
point.
dies tonight, though. That's gonna be.
True.
Nesbitt just goes up to Cano and Zygo. Is he awake?
Getting there, I think. He's not under that same control he was earlier, so I think by the time we come back, assuming we come back, there's a possibility he's going to be up. And maybe he can tell us something.
All right. Is Joey safe with him, you think?
Yeah. She can be quite convincing when she wants to. And if not,
Quite
she
sneaky.
can handle it herself.
Yeah.
All right. All right. And they're still knocking on the door?
They're you guys are like at the door. Commander Gareth has the door open and is waiting for you in the foyer as you guys are like strapping on like whatever outerwear you've got. It's pretty nippy this morning. He's got his armored ant outside waiting for him.
Zygo didn't want to risk using any magic this morning, so he is blind at this moment.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay. So, how does this work?
So Commander Gareth comes over, greets you all with what look like little pastries. Here should keep you well fed for the journey. It's about a 45-minute ride up, and you're gonna need your strength before you go in.
Have a... And Cano kind of stutters a bit. Have you ever been up there? Or have you just known people?
No, I've never gone. Nobody comes back after they go, so That'd be a pass for me. You get now. Roll a quick insight check for me.
Anyone who wants to, or just Cano?
Just Cano.
Ooh. 23 to 2.
Okay. The pastries are really good. So when you take your first bite, and his general demeanor seems kind of sad, and you glean that he is pretty 100% positive that he is just riding you up to your death. Like he doesn't understand why you would ever do what he has been ordered to do, but he is bringing you up to the mountaintop whenever you're ready to go with him. Just give him the word, he tells you, and I'll guide you up.
I assume you'll not be going in with us, however?
No, but Mr. Belsantium said he'd see you off.
Very well.
I believe we're ready, unless I'm wrong.
Do not know if there was much else that we can do.
He nods to you, and his armored ant starts moving up the hill at a trot, and you three are able to simply walk behind. It's when you get to the bramble line that you start to notice just how eerie your surroundings have become. The bramble is starting to curl in certain places down the mountain, almost like there's been a path laid out for you that's kind of becoming like a natural spreading of greenery. Greenery that, by the way, because of how dry and stormy it is, just appears gray as you look at it. As the ant crests the red mountaintop, you get to a little shed where the mole, Curtis Belsantium, is waiting for you. He is dressed in what look like very fancy suspenders and sort of like a tunic shirt, and is leaning up against his walking stick and is wearing sunglasses even though it's not sunny outside. He gives you all a wave and starts to hobble down the steps. Thank you, Gary. I can take it from here. Come, everyone. Commander Gareth gives Curtis a long look, like questioning, and you see him go on now. And the commander goes back down the hill. So, sleep well, I take it?
All things considered.
The accommodations were very good, thank you.
Good. And the young ones at home, then?
Yes. Well, I've been very obviously aware of the danger. She stays home.
Probably best. Well, take a look, folks. And he gestures past the shed, which you, now that you're getting a look at it, you're realizing that the bramble sort of sinks into the mountain. And what you're actually looking at is a giant collapsed pile of rock and bramble that sort of dips inward and creates an almost invisible looking cave. It's just so covered in nonsense, especially like long branches of like these evergreen trees. The whole entrance is completely covered. You'd have to like pick your way through sticks and rock to enter. But that's what he's pointing at up ahead of you guys. Passed right through the mountain, took the whole top down on with it. And as you can see, and he points further, sort of towards the entrance of the cave, not everyone got out. And you see one paw just sticking out of the entrance, trying to clearly crawl its way back out. This is about as safe as it is, or, you know, as close as you can get without being affected. So, good luck if you're going in. But as the deal was last night that I bring you here, I have no obligation to help you. I'm not going with you, and I won't send any more of our own in. not until we know more. But I will say this, if you find a way in, or you can retrieve what's inside for me, I will reward you handsomely. The budget has gone mostly unused since we've been unable to do our primary dig, so there is quite a bit of wealth left over for those willing to claim it. Sound good?
Understood.
Any
Hopefully
thoughts?
we will see you shortly.
Would you like me to leave?
Perhaps just a second for us to get our bearings and understand what we are going to be facing.
Wait, before I go, and I just have a question. Because I see you, a blind man, who has come here on an exceptionally dangerous mission, yet you leave the child at home. Are you magicians?
I am very familiar with astrology, astronomy, and the workings of the stars.
No. Not what I asked. Are you magicians?
Can I make an insight check?
You can, yeah.
Can I also do that?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
would
fine?
also.
You sure can. All of you may, yeah.
Nope.
As if this is gonna help.
11.
Yeah, 12.
It is completely inscrutable.
But those 3 were all in a row, so does that mean that
No.
it's better? No?
For
Okay.
sure,
Yeah,
no.
like
In
a-
fact,
like a straight
the
in
fact that
poker.
they're all mediocre. Are you magicians?
What makes you ask that? Obviously not.
Roll a deception check.
Okay, come on, baby. 16?
He turns his gaze away from Cano and looks to Zygo. Are you?
Certainly not a magician. That would require study of magic, which obviously I cannot have done.
Roll a deception check with advantage.
Nat 20. I rolled a 19 and a 20.
Wow.
That was insane. I needed. That's horrible.
Those are in a row, too.
Gonna
so-
roll like crap for the rest of the night.
He looks disappointed. And then he looks to Nesbitt. What about you?
Do I look like one?
Roll a deception check with advantage.
That is going to be 15.
No, you don't.
If you do not mind me asking, are you?
He laughs. And then he walks down the hill. Let me know if you find a way in. Careful! About 10 feet up, it starts getting thicker. You'll see what I mean. And the little mole hobbles down the hill.
Nesbitt, how bad is it? What are we looking at here?
What are we looking at here?
So you're at the entrance of the cave, and basically it's just like an uphill of like dense brush that you have to like, difficult terrain wade through until you get to like where the comet pretty much punched a hole right through the mountain diagonally. So potentially if this is the mountain face, you guys are gonna go like in and follow the track of the comet.
Ah.
It's, I have not seen a landscape ravaged like this. I do not know exactly. I just know that we are going to, it may be hard, but, the longer you're with me, the easier it will be. Bramble is nothing new to me.
I would call it an ouchie hole.
That is,
A sick
Extreme-
ref.
is a sick ref and
reference.
extremely accurate
It's a
to what
deep
we might
cut.
be doing.
to my episode.
Yeah.
Oh God, how can I be most useful? Do you want my eyes? Do you want my ability to cover our footprints, or do you want my ability to hopefully detect this comet? I can only do one.
Well,
I think the comet left a pretty clear trail to it, considering it's a giant hole.
and I don't think that
We need to be stealthy quite yet, right? They
no.
know we're here.
What is they? Even
Like the mole and everyone else.
But if our benefactor is out of eye shot, I will at least take a couple of minutes, if we have 10 minutes to spare, to at least start our journey with some vision.
Which
yeah.
might be a good idea.
I think that you should be able to see some of this, if you can, Zygo.
I would very much like to.
Is there any kind of extra poison protection?
Yes, I should be able to help you with that. Zygo, if they're gonna hold a perimeter, Zygo will start to ritual cast Beast Sense so that he can see through Olivier's eyes.
Hey, both of you make a perception check. Perimeter keepers.
9.
12.
Coast is clear.
Okay, you guys don't notice anybody.
All right, well, I trust you implicitly. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Zygo will take the 10 minutes to cast it.
During that
Okay.
10 minutes, I think Nesbitt is gonna be like, so do you think that, the jeweler was out to get us, or do you think that he, I think he would have been fine with magic. I think he...
It was just him and us, yeah. If he was going to try to take us in, and he did believe us to be magic users, he was certainly setting himself up for a problem.
They think we're gonna die either way. So,
I've learned it's never worth the risk.
right? I just mean
You're probably
more...
right.
It is possible that they would have been able to help us, though.
I doubt it. He seems a selfish man. Not bad. Necessarily.
No, not cruel.
I have learned that oftentimes those selfish people can be remarkably giving if they believe it is in their best interest.
But either way, if they think we know, if they think we are, they think we're going to die. So
what is the arm?
yeah.
To that end, once Zygo has finished his ritual, he will go to Cano, put a hand on her shoulder, and cast protection from poison.
Nice.
Same thing as my ring. You have resistance to poison damage, advantage on saves against poison.
Okay.
Thanks.
Do you guys want to approach?
Yeah,
As well.
let's do this.
Okay. So, you all start to slowly trudge through the bramble. It's almost too quiet. Is somebody kicking their mic stand? I can hear thunk thunk on my end. Sorry.
I will now.
My bad. It just scared the shit out of me because my headphones are very loud right now. You guys are all trudging through the bramble, and immediately what Belsanthia meant by it gets thicker makes more sense, as suddenly it feels like you're just walking through molasses, like your whole body is just kind of trudging forward. Everybody make a constitution save.
Ooh, here we go.
Against poison. So if you have advantage,
Is a saving throw?
Oh, you guys get +3.
Because fuck yes. That's
Ooh,
so
that's a
clutch.
sexy roll.
Okay, so we get +3 with you. Yeah, that's 27.
17.
25. Woo. Okay. You guys get about halfway there. Make another Constitution save.
Okay.
Same thing.
Oh, worse.
That is also worse.
16.
15.
Okay.
18.
Okay. And suddenly you guys are at the entrance.
Oh.
Make another Constitution save.
Ooh.
Ooh, 25 again.
Nat 20.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh, look at us.
Thank God you're a paladin, or that would have been much worse for me.
This chasm yawns in front of you. It's quite like a whistly cavern. The wind is basically just passing right over the lip and making like a load. Once in a while.
Ooh.
The echoes in the night. It's very eerie. You can see the bramble. If you just like put your foot through it, it would give and you would fall into this hill. But it's rather steep with a little bit of a slope. So if you were careful, there's a potential that you could just like slide down, but you'd need to be like a little bit more, might need to use like a rope or something like that.
Cano will go ahead and start tying off a rope.
Okay, find a particularly large log to hold, tie it
Like
off.
a nice.
Give me a sleight of
bramble.
hand check for the tie, for the knot.
Okay. Really? A sleight of hand check?
Do you want a hand?
Yes.
Yeah,
Go
would you like
roll with advantage.
So I go, you can't see, so you're good with your hands, right? Come over here and
that?
help me.
Yes, that is right. I am famously good with my hands.
Oh, wow. 9.
Okay. The knot ties off. Who's going first?
Nesbitt's going first.
Okay, Nesbitt, how are you using this rope?
I'll see if I can make a way down the path. So it's like a steep. That's what it is.
It's like a steep. It's almost like shattered clay and rock, like on a slick slope, leading down into this trail that the Comet has left behind it.
Okay. Well, how am I using this rope? I'm just going to
Retie it.
No, I'm gonna get to the edge and like tug on it real hard, and then start like going down.
It holds on it. Roll an athletics check for me.
Okay, athletics.
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't like, it's not climbing, right? It's just an athletics check. Okay.
It's climbing. It's climbing. A tail would help you in this scenario.
Then that's a nat 20.
Okay.
Jesus.
Ooh.
That was a 3.
Yee.
Wow, that's amazing. So Nesbitt is just about to absolutely go downtown. The rope immediately comes untied, giving all of his weight away, and Nesbitt just throws his tail down. You hear as his tail just digs into the slope, and Nesbitt steadies himself.
Nesbitt, are you
Holding a
alright?
loose rope.
So I'm like on the middle of the slope right now?
Yeah, just like frozen in place. Holding a loose rope.
Sorry. If you can you toss it back and maybe Zygo could tie it?
On a nat 20, can I just walk back up and tie it myself?
Yes, 100%. So Nesbitt using his tail.
Yeah, you
and
just see
all of,
Nesbitt kind of like, not trying to be mean about it, but just kind of like, come on, go, okay. And then just kind of like trudges back up with like, kind of like gathering the loose rope around like a roadie around the arm. It's like, all right. And Nesbitt will try to tie it off.
Okay, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me.
Here, let me help you. Does he get advantage because I'm helping?
Yeah, sure does.
Okay. I forgot it was Dex. I should not have been the one to jump to do that first.
Sleight of hand. That's gonna be a 17.
Okay, so Nesbitt ties like a much more competent knot, and then Cano comes over and just like pulls it to tighten it. Like,
Thank you.
Teamwork makes the dream work, doesn't it?
Nesbitt already goes off. Like I said, I'll go first, and then Nesbitt just starts to go again.
make an
Cano
athletics check.
will high five herself.
Zygo comes in for the.
Okay, that's gonna be a
To climb.
19.
19. So you start belaying back down into the cave. Who's next? Rope holds.
Zygo, would you like to go, or
I was thinking, honestly, would it be possible for me to hold onto your shoulders or your back?
That is completely fine. Hop on.
Zygo will. Sort of
I'm over here. Hold
Climb
on.
Cano like a tree.
Cano, what's you wearing a lot of stuff on your person? Like
I
weapons,
have my
armor, heavy armor. How much do you weigh, Zygo?
Not a lot. Zygo's
give me a
pretty
number.
Small. I have it here. Oh, that's probably from a different time. He's probably in the like 60-pound range.
Okay, great. So you just climb on her like a backpack.
Yeah.
No, what's your street strength? Pretty high, right, Hannah?
18.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he gets on. You barely notice it. You can go ahead and make an athletics check for me as you climb down.
All right, here we go. Cano's gonna roll better. 17.
Okay, yeah, you also start slowly making your way down. You guys are belaying on this rope for like 100 feet. It's really deep into the clay, and the deeper you get, the thicker the air. Everybody make a Constitution save.
Yep. With the +3, right?
22.
23.
27.
Okay, you guys are okay.
Almost in a row.
Until you reach the bottom, which takes a certain amount of time, in which case I need you to make one more Constitution save. Sorry, guys.
Wow. That's another nat 20.
Okay,
Wow.
yeah.
I feel like you're just immune to it at this
This is
point.
insane.
17.
16.
Okay, yeah, you guys are okay.
That
The air
advantage is close.
is
Yeah.
stinking in a way that is both burning your nostrils and kind of makes you recoil from like a stink. And then there's also like a cold element to it. Like it burns your nostrils and then kind of makes the tip of your nose cold. You're not sure what exactly it is, but it causes like every danger reaction your body would have, it's having. Your hairs are standing on end. Some of your feathers are frilling outward. It just like feels unnatural. Like something in you is telling you to get out. And that is when, oh, sorry. I just effed that up. That is when you start to hear noises in the cavern. Everybody make a perception check, please.
13. That's how math works.
8.
Botch.
Okay. So just in the distance, you hear...
Stoked.
That's the dopest thing you've ever done. Do it again. I want to film it.
It's being recorded,
That was
but
amazing. I want to film it. I want to have it.
He wants it on his phone.
Dylan's been playing like horror games all week on his Twitch, and I got very inspired.
Oh,
Nice.
that was
for
really good.
noises.
I was really impressed with that.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is bad. Whatever it is.
I've also got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming we get to where we get to, and we make it to this comet, we've got to remember that we're taking some for Cassandra, but we also need to bring some back for Mr. Mole, don't we?
There was no bargain there. We
Right.
gave him the letter, and he led us here. He said that perhaps he would be amenable to having such a thing, but I do not believe that actually we owe him anything.
Right. So then do we want to, is the question.
It
Because it might be better to give him a bit and say this is all we could take, versus trying to say we didn't get anything.
Or we could even just say that if we give him anything, that the rest that we take is part of our reward.
Right.
I'm not good with the lies.
And
on that
hopefully
nat
you won't
one,
want to keep us.
George, on that nat one, did I hear the thing?
No.
Or oh, sorry, I didn't even.
Nesbitt's heard nothing. Sorry, on the botched, Nesbitt missed that.
Gotcha.
The 13, you guys hear it, but you don't. It's so echoey that it's like you have no idea how close or far a thing is. But something's in here.
Cool.
Hannah, mostly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to know what that botch did for me.
Yeah, Nesbitt's confident.
All right.
No problem so far.
We have to imagine that whatever, if we might meet something down here, if we encounter anyone or anything, it is a being that is very used to and accommodated to the poison that we are all experiencing as well.
And did it already live here, or did it come with the comet?
Correct.
Because if it came with the comet,
That is a whole different issue.
who knows what we're going to be meeting.
Right.
Everyone be on the lookout, and I guess we'll solve the how much stuff to take debacle, if we even can take any in the first place.
I should warn you that if we get into sort of trouble, my eyes will be the first thing to go. So I will need someone to guide me.
Oh, speaking of which, you can get off my back now. It's flat.
It's so comfortable though.
Oh, that's fair.
I feel very safe in your...
I get that a lot, actually. I think it's the feathers.
This is very nice.
Yeah.
But Zygo will climb down.
Like a down
Doesn't want to
blanket.
impose. Doesn't want to impose.
Now that we're in here, just remember, again, I don't know much about... I know about faith. I don't know much about religion or gods or really destiny, but in all the stories I remember being told, I believe we or Zygo will be tested. And Nesbitt just trudges on forward.
Oh, Nesbitt, be careful. There's a big thing.
What?
Did you not hear the thing? It made like a scuttle? Like a something like that?
Nesbitt thinks back to the poorly tied rope. I think I'd know if I heard something.
Ego's coming into play.
Oh man.
Cano will let Nesbitt go first.
And Nesbitt goes first.
Everybody make a perception check.
Ooh.
Alright, come on.
Ooh, haha, that was going to be a 16, and then it
Damn it.
switched to a 4. So that's a 6 for me.
Okay.
12.
16.
Okay. This time, Nesbitt, the two behind you, the two kind of fall behind you because they're a little bit more cautious after hearing what they heard. And you are splashing in some puddles, you realize, underfoot, which is strange. And when you're looking down, the water feels like almost like it's melted. It's like it's like slush almost. But it's not like it's like slime or anything gross. It just appears to be like ice that's melting into slush. And right as you step in a particularly big one, again, you're quite far ahead of the group now. You hear something off to the right as you see these two tunnels kind of start spreading off in two directions. But off to the right, you hear...
Gross.
Is that a sound of any creature I recognize?
roll a nature check.
That's a nat 20.
Shut up. Save
No.
these.
The answer is no.
No?
Jesus
yeah. I know.
Christ.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But man, wouldn't that have been cool
that
if you
would've been
got a
cool.
whole stat sheet for this
Yeah,
thing?
that would have been dope. Nesbitt just stops and turns back to the rest of the group. There's something in here.
Oh. Thank you for letting us know.
Alright, probably this is not the time for this. That does...
Sorry. He hurt my pride a little bit. I didn't like it.
I understand. I am a prideful creature as well.
Everybody make a con save.
Is someone mad at me?
23.
23.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are okay. I can't believe you guys are rolling like so hot.
It's
on
that
the con saves.
advantage. It's that
the advantage
advantage.
and the paladin
plus
+3.
three, yeah.
You guys all
Wild.
kitted yourselves out for poison resistance, baby. Yeah, baby. Use those loadouts. Okay.
Alright,
It's in the right.
is now the time that we would like me to give up my eyes, but give us a little more cover.
Potentially, yes.
Cano's gonna draw her sword. Just in case.
If we are going to go down this path, probably it would be best that we are able to see, or you are able to see whatever this is before it sees us. So Zygo will give up the concentration on Beast Sense and cast Pass Without Trace as his skin, his scales change to like a muted, dusty gray color, and it wafts down to the floor around him and engulfs the others.
Okay.
And we said that it was like a fork in the road, right? There was two paths, the right and left one.
Two paths.
And
The
the right
right is the
is
one
where
that
the
the
noise
sound
came
is
from.
for sure coming from. Yeah.
Okay.
Which one looks more comet shaped?
Make a
Great question.
Thank you.
let's have that be a nature check. Yeah, nature check. Nature
Are you
check.
sure?
George, can I have checked that before I gave up the spell while they were talking about this, or am I blinded?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can make the check ahead of
Doesn't matter. Roll a natural 5.
Okay.
Ooh, 10.
Okay, not high enough. You're not sure. I will say the left hole is bigger and the right hole is smaller.
Which one feels more poisony?
So the
Jesus
right hole is
Christ.
where the creature is, right? The right hole
That's
is
where
where
the
we
sound
sound
came from.
Yes, the right hole is where the sound came from.
Well, the
I
truth.
could cat. Oh.
The truth is, we know. I know the sound is coming from there. We're not looking for a creature.
Oh, we are not.
So if we go down a wrong path, so be it. But walking towards it feels...
Stupid?
Yes.
Agreed. Perhaps we head to the left then?
I could also do some magic where I could talk to it and ask it if the meteor's down there.
So I just did some magic to make us stealthier. I would really appreciate it if you did not give up our
Oh.
location by immediately talking to us.
That's what you
Speaking
did.
speaking
Okay.
of which, everybody go ahead and roll your stealth roll right now.
Add the +10
This
from
is-
passive
and add
trace.
+10 for plus without trace. For
So
plus without trace.
Plus 10 plus your regular thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So
correct.
plus 10. Cool. 27.
So plus 10.
28.
32.
Damn.
What's the lowest one?
27.
27.
Hot diggity dib dob damn.
I rolled very well.
So yeah, that dark powdery feeling that like seems to mute all of your footsteps continues to roil in front of you as you guys all walk together down which hallway?
Left.
The left.
Right? Yeah.
The left hallway. All
To the
right.
left, to the left.
Everything you own going down to the left.
There's
So
some scary
down you go.
bug in here.
And fading into the distance. And then you guys, after walking another 50 or so feet carefully down the hallway, that call starts to fade away a little bit, even though it once in a while will just kind of shock you guys. Everybody make a con save.
Oh, I rolled the same thing twice.
22.
Okay.
Yeah, 22.
18.
Okay. I got it.
18.
Everybody's just rocking those consonants, Weber. So. Maybe that's how meteors talk. You don't know. That's fine. Made me laugh. You guys, this tunnel eventually starts to widen. And as you do, I want everybody to make a perception check, please.
Is this site-based? Because if so,
It is site-based, yes.
17.
22.
22. Both of you start to notice as you run your hands on the wall at like a narrow point that the walls are exceptionally cold. And what you start to notice right away, as it gets completely pitch dark, as you guys are officially out of anywhere the light is. Who's got dark vision? Nobody?
I think maybe nobody now that Zygo doesn't.
Now that
I
Zygo...
didn't have it in the first one.
Oh, Joey
yeah,
had it.
Yeah, Joey had it. So we need
you
a
guys
light.
now enter pitch darkness, so actually I can't tell you anything for that perception check.
Oh, okay, well, can we, as we're
I'm
entering
gonna-
pitch dark, can we just light a torch? I think that's
You sure can.
instinctive. Yeah.
Yeah.
The torch comes up, the torch is lit, and you notice glittering veins light up the entirety of this asteroid. You guys have been in the Comet for a minute now. The walls look completely alien to you. The rock is smooth and wet. You didn't even realize when it changed. But now you're inside of it very
we're
clearly.
Inside of it, okay.
At some point in the left tunnel must have been like the entrance to the Comet.
So we've walked into it.
You're in it. That's what that big time perception check gets you.
Fuck.
And also you're noticing that the metal is literally spread throughout the walls again like blood vessels. That's where like these veins of this special ore that are resemble the one that Belsantium showed you, resemble that sample that he had.
So that's going throughout the asteroid, or it's going from the asteroid into the mountain?
It's the metal makes up part of the asteroid of the comet. And then what Belsantium recovered was a piece of the comet that broke up on entry when it entered the atmosphere, and like there was a small deposit of the metal within it. But here it's just like so bountiful that it creates like this silver like laser show as your torch lights up inside. And based on what Belsantium told you about like how worth it would be to get this, you've clearly just walked into a fortune. Like a king's empire have you just walked into for what this meteor would be worth. And as that thought hits you, everybody make another con save.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
16.
23.
24.
Everybody's good. Pick the 3 most poison-resistant people in Emporia. You got some magic helping you, so that's also really why you're doing
Yeah,
really
no,
helpful.
my rolls were a 17 and a 2, so.
The bodies that you walked by at the entrance, by the way, when you saw them, there was no visible abrasion or anything on their body, because none of you stopped to take a look. But the quick look that you did take of the dead, you didn't notice anything particularly crazy, except that they seemed to be bleeding from their nose. But otherwise, no particular thing. And based on how many people they said walked into this mine and didn't come out, you've only seen 1 or 2 bodies.
Ooh.
So it's very potential that a lot of them got much further in and maybe didn't get all the way out, but now they're gone.
Do we get the sense, Zygo can't see this, but he'd asked the other two, do we get the sense that anything would change if we went deeper into this meteor? Or is it like this kind of material, like is there like a heart of it that would be different somehow? Or
when you're looking around, the ceilings of this room are quite high, and I guess Zygo would have to be kind of told this, even though you're kind of hearing it when you speak, your voice is reverberating across the hall. this might be like the main chamber, so to speak, of this asteroid. And it, frankly, make a history check, both site-based history check. Sorry, Zygo.
Oh, shit. Can I help someone because I would know about...
To describe it? Sure.
Describe,
yes. Yeah.
So I'll give... Jesus, which of you has a better intelligence score?
I have +0, so...
Me too.
Both of you, right? I'll give it to Nesbitt. He's rolling hot.
16?
17.
Both of you kind of make the assumption that while it's no architecture that you know anything about, this is a intelligently made room. This is not a naturally forming piece. The wall, it's too circular, and there is a pillar in the center kind of as like a support. And when you take a peek at that, it's when you start to notice that there are little things carved into the rock.
Oh.
Nothing that you can see. It's too high up, though.
Are there any other entrances or exits to this room?
Make a perception check.
Okay. A 9.
Not that you notice.
All right, that's fair.
Zygo,
Yes, my friend.
this place is not... It's not natural.
What do you mean?
There's, We're in a room, Zygo.
Is there a center or a like a middle that you could guide me towards?
Yeah.
And,
Can I make a perception check on that roar? Of how close that is?
Yeah, I'll do the same.
I'll do it too since we're all rolling.
Go ahead.
22.
10.
18.
Whatever it was that was down the right hallway is now probably at the same fork that you were at.
Oh no.
Yes, is the pillar in the center of the room?
It is, yes.
Yes, there's a pillar. We have to...
Guide me there. There is something I need to do. Just briefly while we are here. I do not think I will get the chance to do it again.
Cano will lead Zygo over to the column quickly.
Okay.
Okay. I genuinely don't know if anything is even going to happen when I do this, but I'm going to try it. Zygo is going to put both of his hands onto the pillar of stone, this sort of middle heart of this meteor that he has spent so much time and given so much to get to. And he's going to cast Meld into Stone and enter the middle of the heart of this meteor.
You all watch as Zygo just kind of puts his arms up and walks into the stone and disappears.
Nesbitt, is he out the other side?
Nesbitt just kind of shimmies. How big is the pillar?
It's like a redwood tree trunk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
So quite
wow.
large, quite
Big
large.
boy.
This is a big ass room.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. And Nesbitt, just kind of quickly, within the radius, just kind of walks around. Just, no. He's in there.
Should
Give him.
do we just wait for him? Should we? Oh,
We should hide.
okay.
I think we
I would
guess-
like to hide next to the entrance
Well,
of.
we should stay within.
Both of you are still rocking like your stealth checks as long as you stay near the stone.
Yeah, as long as you're within 30 feet of that.
Yeah, so let's just like keep hiding, I guess, behind this pillar, and just if it comes in, just like kind of
Perfect.
kite
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, kite it around the pillar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just
Benny Hill it. Yeah.
Nesbitt and I are going like this.
And it's a load. It looks like a load bearing pillar, right? It's not like a pillar that has a top. Okay.
Correct.
Ooh, we love some load-bearing pillars.
In the stone, Nesbitt, all is quiet but very cold. And then when you're so one with the stone as it moves around you, you feel like it's almost not alive but porous, almost like some kind of extremely strong coral skeleton. It's got like a little bit of a squish to it, but it's still extremely firm. And then you start to hear like the bubbling of water, as if it's rumbling all around you.
I don't even know if Zygo can speak, but he will. If he can move his mouth, he will. If he can just
It's
think it,
in
he
your
will.
head. It's in your head.
I am a student, a researcher, someone who yearns to know more. I am.
Something I need in return, and I will let you see everything.
I am ready to learn. What do you need?
Open the door.
What does that mean?
To your heart.
In the main chamber, outside, heavy footfalls start making their noises that are very close. Wow. That was the worst sentence I've ever said in my entire life. The footfalls approach, and the roaring gets louder. And the rumbling also starts to increase as Nesbitt and Cano both make a perception check for me.
19.
17.
It's just at the entrance, just around the corner. You start to see like one tendril just kind of poke its way, and then you see it like cup inward. And with the torchlight, you don't see much except that there are 3 reflective circles right here. And then it just and it walks into view. This thing is 7 feet tall, on all 4s, and has 5 or 6 of these thick, yellowy tendrils dripping off of it, as well as something red and sticky, amorphously kind of blob floating on its back. Sort of like a starfish with no exoskeleton. And it looks like it's sort of almost like in 0G, just kind of floating there on top of this big yellow alien hippo looking thing. And it puts one big foot on the table. Remind me of your stealth checks again. It was like 27 was the lowest one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, 27 was the lowest, and mine was, I think it was
I think you got
29.
28.
20.
I thought it was 27, 28, and I was 32.
Yeah, it's 28.
Yeah.
28.
It steps into the room, kind of like its things look around, and it just kind of walks over to the torch. And it slams the torch, and all goes dark. Let's go ahead and roll some initiative so we know what order we're doing this in.
Oh,
Jesus.
no. 13.
13, got it?
18.
Okay, Zygo?
25.
Okay, 1 second.
I don't know why I check what I add to my initiative every time. It's always
0.
+0, but I just, every time I'm like, is it the, oh, it's the same? Okay,
Has
cool.
it changed somehow?
Has it changed? Did I do anything?
Okay, so the order is going to be... Ooh, uh-oh.
Oh, don't say that.
Don't
I
love
a
that.
good uh-oh. So the order is going to be Zygo. Unresolved turn. Zygo, unresolved turn. Nesbitt. Cano. Another unresolved turn. Okay. Zygo.
I want to do what you ask, but I do not understand.
Open the door. Kill the guardian. And open the door.
What does that mean? Zygo is going to, from within... Oh, God, as soon as he steps out, this is such a bad choice, but he's still in the rock right now, that's fine. Zygo is going to, within the rock, as a bonus action... Oh, hold on, I need to check that quickly. Okay. Oh, man. Within the rock, as a bonus action, activate his starry form.
Okay.
He comes alight. He's fully submerged within the rock.
Yep.
But he comes alight, and that sort of crown of stars rings around his head. If
it's
anyone
like-
would be able to see him. Can I make some sort of check to try to figure out what I'm being asked to do?
Go ahead and make an insight check. With the telepathic connection starts throwing images in front of you.
18.
18, okay, and go ahead and make a wisdom save for me.
Am I
Technically
close enough
+3.
to Cano that I can take the +3?
Yes.
15.
Okay. Let me check. I don't know.
You know what? I'm going to, before you say anything,
Yep.
I have wheel rolled from today. I'm going to use that to enhance my saving throw on myself
Okay.
by rolling a d6. Fucking 1, so 16.
Okay, there's no effect, but so you save. You see the image of a door that is like just a crazy circular door set into a wall or a floor or a ceiling or something, with all of these insane runic scribings all over it and like some symbology that you do not recognize at all, completely alien looking. But you get the sense that it's in this chamber somewhere.
It's in this chamber.
Yes. There's a door in this chamber that whatever this thing is wants you to open.
This chamber meaning like this meteor itself?
Yes.
Oh, that I didn't notice because I rolled too low on noticing other entrances, exits.
Kill the guardian, open the door. Okay. All right. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
that was that my action probably?
That's probably your action. If there's any more talking you want to do real quick, you totally can.
Zygo will say or think, I do not have my eyes. So if you are willing to be my eyes, I am willing to find your door.
So from a DM's perspective, what are you trying to imply?
If it can lead me there, if it can like somehow telepathically tell me where this thing is, I'm willing to do whatever it is asking me to do.
In the main room, back out with Cano and Dylan, or excuse me, Cano and Nesbitt, and Dylan McCullum, who is suddenly there. Losing his fucking mind. Behind you on the floor, there is a giant and this purple light explodes out of the ground, illuminating the exact same symbols that Zygo was seeing in this vision. You don't know that, obviously, but there's just suddenly, like, basically a magical circle of purple-violet light explodes up into the sky. And simultaneously, the monster gets its attention very quickly, and it starts to make its way around. Of course, it's not its turn yet, but it is Nesbitt's. It is something's turn. As this purple light explodes forth, there's a shifting on top of this big yellowy creature, and that red amorphous blob falls off of the creature and starts to kind of like move its way forward, and you see many little tendrils poking forth. It's pretty hard to see. This is very dim light. So you guys are going to have like disadvantage to attack things in the light that you can't see. But you can go ahead and make one quick perception check for me to try to glean what this thing's form is.
With disadvantage or just straight?
With disadvantage, unless you have dark vision.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
And?
Another nat 20.
Yeah, right.
5.
It's 16.
16. Cano can't get a good look at it, but Nesbitt, you see what basically, from a not Emporia world perspective, you see what looks like a giant one-eyed octopus with one big eye and like several tendrils leading off on either other side of it, and also eyes at the end of stalks that are basically acting as its arms as well.
Did I see like what possibly happened to the creature that it went off of? Like, did that just like
it's
go
still
inert?
close to where the torch is.
Okay.
But it hasn't moved yet. This creature is moving closer and closer towards you, around towards the purple light. You guys are still stealth the hell up, just like leaned up against, magically concealed against this pillar.
This.
And it will 23 to see you will fail. So it will creep past you, and it will sort of just like bask in the light of the purple. And this thing clearly is making little to no noise, except that when you lean really close, you start to hear little things like this.
So how close is it to us right now?
Right now, it's about 15 feet away from you.
Okay. Is it my turn? It's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to back up.
Okay.
Away from the pillar. I know that that's like away from the pass without trace, but I'm just gonna do it.
Okay.
10 feet If I cast a spell, will it see me? Or
Depends if there's a visual or whatever element to it.
Right. Of course. Let me check to see what this one is. I think so. I'm certain of it, but I just want to make sure I know the spell well. Components verbal. Okay. If I do it from the pillar, will it be a problem?
You will probably be heard, or yeah, depends.
Okay. I see it, and I'm just going to whisper to my colony. Light the reveal this thing. And the ants go marching towards it. And some of the ants become those spirits that I was talking about, those like dull green spirits. And I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on it.
Okay.
Ooh.
It is going to make a dex save at disadvantage.
Okay.
But before we do that, let's take a quick break.
Oh my god, okay.
And then we will get into combat. Let's take an 8-minute break. We'll be back at 7:30, everybody. Make sure you come back and join us, and let's hopefully not have all 3 of these PCs die away from the child.
Yay!
Yay! Finally.
Joey grows up a lot.
Abilities were checked to see
Hey everybody! Thank you for
everyone.
hanging out through the break. What's up? What's up? We are going to get into this hellish combat nightmare soon. But before we do, just a quick word about our main project over at Hero Club, which is our actual podcast. If you guys haven't heard it, you can find all of our seasons, which are about 10 episodes long to even as short as like 3 or 4 episodes long. Super easy to get into. You can check it out in our About section, or you can go to our website, heroclubpodcast.com. But basically what we do is we take our D&D sessions that we play live around the table, and then we take that audio footage, all that recorded audio, and we just edit it for 24 hours total, Nick Williams and I. And we pop it out and make it like an hour-long-ish radio play, but all actual played D&D. And we love it very much, and we're very proud of it, and we would love it if you loved it very much, and we're proud of it. And
and told George how proud of him
and told
you
me
were.
how proud you were, me, Dad. No, but give it a listen if you like. We are super amped on it. We're going to be doing some big things with it soon. Leave us a little review if you feel so inclined, and we would love that so much.
Would you say this is the side chick to Hero Club's main chick?
This is the side chick.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is
Okay.
for sure. Yeah, but this is
Podcast
but we love
is
the side chick very
the
much.
main squeeze.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we would
Oh,
never
yeah.
throw the side chick off to the side. The side
Oh
chick
well,
is
no,
very important. to us.
never. Yeah.
Also, I saw we had a super fun question that everybody, I'm sure, is going to want to answer from Holy Cows, asking what we're wearing.
Yeah, what our
And
characters are
nothing
wearing.
I know for a fact there is nothing that this group of D&D players loves more than a D&D fashion show. Tell us what the color of the fringe on that coat is, please.
Boom. Lights on the catwalk. Out walks Zygo.
guys-
What is he wearing?
Yeah. For sake of brevity, just because mine's probably the simplest because he's Nesbitt.
Yeah, go ahead. Please. Yeah.
Nesbitt is also height-wise, I think we're all pretty much the same. I said same height except Cano. Cano was giant.
Oh,
No,
okay.
not
I was
yet.
like,
Zygo and Joey are both small.
Yeah. Zygo and Joey are small.
You guys are probably 4 feet tall, and then
Give or take.
Nesbitt's probably closer to 5'5".
Yeah, 5'5", and then Cano is.
I'm 7 feet.
Yeah.
Because I'm a goose.
Cano's tall as hell. Big
That
ass
makes
goose.
sense.
And Nesbitt is wearing I've always pictured just studded leather armor, but for Nesbitt that means leather, because it's pirate times, kind of like a leather jerkin, but
Yes,
it's
yes.
very piecemealed. And the studded leather parts, I've always pictured that any kind of pieces of machinery that he has destroyed in his time, from poachers or deforesters, he has broken off and kind of wrapped around with leather and twine. So if you could picture him leather jerkin, and he's just very dirty. So there's no style whatsoever. So if you want to put him in brown anything with just like scrap metal on him, that's pretty much all you got. He's a post-apocalyptic nightmare living in a pirate world. That's all it is.
What about you, Gabe?
Zygo is a druid, so no metal whatsoever, but he doesn't even wear armor. Zygo comes from a little bit more money, so he has a slightly more well-tailored look, sort of like a button-down ascot and a vest sort of a thing. Simple leather pants.
He's so handsome.
He's a good-looking cat. He also had his eyes horribly removed from his face and then magically put back in, and wears a blindfold over his eyes now to sort of hide the scarring that will still sort of poke out all around. He changes color depending. He's a chameleon, so he changes color based on his surroundings. Being in Brickton and then the red mountains for so long, he's sort of a burnt umber red at this point, skin-wise.
And what about you, Cano?
I was just looking at my I wrote a little description down from the very first episode that we did. Because that always helps me, is typically when we record the Hero Club podcast episodes, at least in the very beginning, when we do the kind of descriptions of our characters, I think most of us kind of have the okay, Marty Abby Schneider stands at blah 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 blah, and
we
kind
draw
of have
our
that
what do we look
beginning.
like? Yeah.
So kind of glancing over that, Cano is tall, so she's 7 feet. Not classified as large. She's just a tall drink of water. And
A long neck.
Yeah, that long neck.
That neck.
That neck, though.
Give me that goose neck.
Nick Williams.
Oh yeah, shout out.
She wears like, it looks like a plain kind of like fancy looking tunic, but it's actually her armor, which that's her fun thing she got before the season started. Which is now she has to get new ones because it was a little damaged a couple episodes ago.
It was damaged. That's right. Yeah, it's got acid scarred all over.
Acid damage. So she wears that very plain, like utilitarian-esque, just like this is practical, these work, brown pants, brown boots. The only kind of like flashy, not even flashy, just kind of like nicer looking thing is she has like a chain around her neck, and on the chain is a brass ring that has a lapis lazuli stone on it. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's very pretty. It's blue stone with gold. Yeah, it's very
beautiful stone. Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, and then in her belt, she's got a flail, a sword, and her wineskin.
Yeah, because she drinks. Cano drinks.
That neck.
That neck.
That neck drinks.
You gotta drink more wine to reach the stomach because the neck's long.
Cool. So there it is. We've laid it all out. Also, do whatever you want. If you draw an art, God, you're so awesome. Do whatever you want. We'd love to see it no matter what. Take some liberties. We don't care. But thank you for asking. Let's get into this alien nightmare, shall we? Let's hopefully not die. Let's not TPK. But without further ado, let's blast some battle music. Cave Fight is the title of this MP3.
I wish it was just like the Nyan Cat theme, just to throw us off one time.
Yeah. Once, if
keep
we
us on
ever
our
do
toes.
another one of these that's like not in like a piratey world, I'll probably do like 80s music and shit. And
dope.
it'll be real
Fun.
We'll do a fun thing like that. Okay, cool.
Heat of the moment.
Yeah, anything I can do without getting copyrighted.
Yeah, right.
It was the moment of heat.
So let's resolve this fairy fire from Nesbitt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this unsuspecting red squid-like blob that is bathing in the purple light of this floor door is going to make a dex save at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Here we go.
One does not simply walk into floor door.
It's going to fail for sure. That's a net 2.
All right.
So all attacks against this creature have advantage.
Yeah,
let's just call this.
It sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Let's call this red monoctopus.
Love
An
it.
octopus.
Okay. This thing immediately, like all of its little eye stalks, like all around the place, start looking all different directions. It's going to take a legendary action to search.
Oh well, I will bonus action Hunter's Mark on it at the end of my turn.
Of course.
Well.
Thank you.
Nice,
So sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Okay, yeah. Now it's searching and stuff.
Now it can search for you. It will definitely not find you. That's a bad perception check. Though technically you are no longer hidden, Nesbitt.
Yeah, I mean, I walked backwards into the darkness, but yeah, I don't know what the stealth check is.
I think, well, you did move, no, because you cast spell, so you are out of cover. Okay, cool. Sorry, so this creature will rip around the side. It will notice you, but it won't take its turn. Next up, we have Cano, still hidden.
So I am going to go ahead and sneakily move away and try to stay hidden while casting Bless on us three.
Okay, does Bless have a verbal, somatic, etc.
Sure
component?
does.
Okay, so because of just how the spell works, you will give up your stealth for that.
Yeah, it's fine.
If you do cast that. Okay, cool. So you're going to cast Bless?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
the
everyone
magical
gets
energy.
a D4 on
Cool.
attacks and saves.
Ooh, that's going to be very
Incredible.
fun. Okay, this gigantic yellow tentacle hippo looking thing starts to rip around the room looking for both of you as well. It's going to kind of decide on the fly who to go for. Odds or evens, Hannah?
Even.
It's evens. It's coming for you.
Perfect. Bring it on.
Okay. It immediately turns to you and lets out a mighty bellow. And charges. Okay, here it comes.
Worth it.
Worth it. It's always worth it. It's going to make it lumbers towards you like a running bear, but as its feet hit the ground, you hear as it's like sucking off the floor. Here comes the attack.
Squidward sound.
It's Squidward.
Okay.
Oh shit! Wait. Okay.
He's holding a clarinet.
I'm rolling. Nat 20.
Oh,
no.
fuck.
That will hit.
That will hit. Okay.
Let's see how
that
hard
is-
this thing hits.
So that is its
have a
tentacle
Squidward.
flying at you. That is going to be 8 damage plus.
Fucking dummy.
That's so stupid. Okay, that is going to be 16 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god. Jeez. Lou.
And you are grappled
What?
and restrained. So
Restraint.
this thing just
Okay. Jesus.
rips around you. Yeah, you are both grappled and restrained.
Restrained is so much worse.
Yes, it is much, much worse. So
What?
that does mean that you are going to. Your speed is 0. Your
That's
attack rolls against you will have advantage, and your attacks will have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saving throws.
That's fine.
I wasn't looking at making any dex saves anyways.
I want to backflip out of this. But when I can just try to break out of it, right? And is that an athletics thingy? Is that an athletics?
That would be on your turn. That'll be an
strength
athletics
save?
check.
Athletics check, right?
Is it a check?
Oh,
or a
I'm so
save?
sorry. You were going to make a check. I apologize. There is a check here.
Thank you.
I read it wrong. So go ahead and make an athletics check. Yes.
Come on. Mama
It's
needs
an
a
athletics
new
check or
pair
is
of
it a saving throw?
shoes. 19.
Okay, you are not. I'm
Good.
so sorry. You are not grappled or restrained. Pardon me.
Yay.
Nice.
What a
However-
better turn.
Another tentacle is coming at you.
Shit.
Never mind.
It's going to be a 20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, that is going to hit. Don't worry, it's not a nat 20 though, so it's going to be less damage.
That's true.
You are going to take 7 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
And make that check again for me, athletics check.
Wow, it's already a lot is gone. 16?
16 meets. You are just barely successful in wriggling your way out as the tentacle starts to wrap around you. And then
I'm a wriggly goose.
A third attack, its maw opens up almost like an alligator's maw, way further back on the body than you thought it did, and the whole bottom opens out like a bullfrog. And this thing just kind of lunges its whole body at you sideways.
Wait, do I have advantage on the saves because it's fairy fired or no?
No, not this one.
No, not this creature is not fairy fired.
Oh.
Only the red squid-like creature. That's a botch.
There we go. There we go.
Severity.
Botch is the bite.
There you go.
That's a 68 severity.
Almost 60.
As it comes in, I'm going to allow Cano to take a 1 free attack.
Hell yeah.
You may make an attack.
Here we go.
This will not cost you a reaction or anything. It's totally
Okay.
free.
Dope.
Okay. Cool. 23.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
Can I smite it? Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna smite it.
Smite it. Are you a paladin?
Oh, you're probably-
I think so.
Fuck yeah, smite it.
Probably.
Okay. Probably. So that's an extra 2d8. So
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm so
Your
sorry.
is your mic in your dice?
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Go ahead.
Okay, so that's wow, I'm looking at these numbers. Okay. So 18 damage. Yeah.
Fucked it up. Whatever. I'm
great.
gonna get better as we go.
I'm loving
Blam!
it.
There's a massive blast of light that flashes like a photo inside this dark cavern. Did you make that attack at disadvantage for the dim light?
I did not.
Okay, can you go ahead and just re-roll it for me to make sure that that did happen?
Yeah. Also,
Take the lower.
is it an undead or a fiend? How does that work
It is. It is not.
Okay. How does that work though in this world?
Are you adding bless as
You'll
well?
see.
Oh, I wasn't adding bless. Thank you.
Go ahead and also add bless to it.
Okay, that helps. It's a 17.
Still a hit. Okay, so we're all good.
Oh, yeah.
But just make sure we're making attacks at disadvantage when we can't see so
Yeah,
well.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Next up is everybody make a con save.
Oh.
Except for Gabe, who is inside
I
the
was gonna say,
stone.
I'm in stone, yeah.
Nat 20.
Okay, you're safe.
23.
Okay, you're safe. Okay, next up is Zygo.
Zygo still within the stone. I guess he'll think. You say there is a guardian who needs to be killed. How will I know who the guardian is?
You will be challenged.
All right, fair enough. While melded into stone, I'm allowed to try and perceive what's happening outside at disadvantage if I make a perception check. Zygo's just gonna like casually see what's going on outside, make sure that nothing's going on. Okay, that is a 15. Is that the guardian that I am supposed to be beating?
Yes.
Oh, right. Has any of this been my action yet, or bonus action, or any of that?
Your perception check was, you can be your bonus action since disadvantage would have canceled out anyway, so you can have made a quick check, so you have your full action still.
Okay, so I have my full action still. Oh, boy. Okay. I heard the screamy sounds, so I know I'm coming out into something.
You do.
Okay. Zygo is going to... Boy, I really don't want to step out from this stone, because I feel like only death awaits me outside. But there's not much I can do from within it. Alright, Zygo's going to step out of the stone,
Okay.
which is just movement. And as he does that, I want to make sure I'm getting this right. I shed light in a bright 10-foot radius off of me and a dim 10-foot radius beyond that in a starry form.
Okay, got it. So
I hope lighting up this room a little bit.
yeah, so Cano will be able to make her attacks regularly.
Awesome.
Nesbitt, who
Thanks,
is, I think actually, since your Nesbitt is not next to the pillar, is that correct?
Nope.
Great. So yeah, Nesbitt will still be kind of shooting in the dark unless he is shooting at a creature exposed by the light, which the big yellow creature is.
Aren't both exposed by the light?
The red one is fairy fired,
Right.
so you'll have advantage on
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll have better than. Yeah, because it is illuminated, so that would eliminate the darkness. So there's no need for it to cancel out. You'll just straight get advantage. on
Okay.
it.
Then Zygo will sort of like hold his hand up in like a come grab me sort of way. Go Nesbitt and hold my action till Nesbitt comes to get me, hopefully. Just grabs my hand.
Okay. The red monoctopus just kind of rolls on itself, and then immediately its eye stalks like raise as if they are all sentiently aware immediately. And I am going to need some saves from people.
Don't forget the +3 and the D4.
Okay, here we go. So the first one will target Hannah. Hannah, please make a con save for me. Lucky you.
Ooh, a con save. So, wait, do I have advantage or no?
This is not a poison resistance. No.
Okay. Con save. Okay. 21.
21, success. Okay, Gabe, Zygo will need to make a dexterity save.
Okay. 16.
16
no,
is
sorry. With the +3, it's 19.
And a
19.
D4.
Did you add plus?
And a D4.
Is a
21.
success. That's a success, absolutely. And then Nesbitt,
Ooh.
will you please make a wisdom save for me?
Okay. And I don't get the +3, but I do get the +4. Okay, that's gonna be dirty 20.
Dirty 20, success. Okay. It then starts to goes up the wall, sticking to the wall as it does. It gets about 20 feet up one of the far walls. Nothing is more than like 100 feet away from you guys, just so you know. This is all happening sort of on one side of this big circular room. Next up is Nesbitt.
Okay, I'm just going to shoot at that thing crawling up the wall twice.
Is that the red thing or the hippo thing?
The
that
red
crawled
thing.
up? Okay. And don't
Yep.
forget your D4.
Right, thank you. Okay, so that's going to be... First attack is 21.
21's a hit.
Okay. I'll just roll damage on this one. Okay, that's going to be 14 damage. And
Got
I will
it.
Gathered Swarm. Can it make a strength saving throw?
It can. Here it comes.
Ooh.
Failure.
Okay, I will move it 15 feet horizontally off the wall.
And it will fall 20 feet down. It will slam. It will take 6 fall damage.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Max fall damage.
Second shot. I love that ability so much. It's so funny. Just all these ants just like getting under its tentacles and just like and then just like swarming them away. Okay, so that's going to be yeah, that'll hit. That's a 21 on the die without bless.
For sure.
And then that's going to be another just different configuration. Another 14.
14, yes, that is good.
Points of damage. And this room is like pretty big, right?
Yes.
Okay, and yeah, I'm like 30 feet away. I'll just go and run up to Zygo.
Okay.
Awesome. With my held action, I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on Nesbitt.
Okay, nice, very cool. What does that give Nesbitt?
That gives Nesbitt, until the spell ends, this creature is protected from aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead. Those people have disadvantage on attack rolls against Nesbitt. He also cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Woo!
Oh.
Okay, that is going to be a factor. These are aberrations.
Ooh.
So that will affect, and that will be perfect for when the Monoctopus takes its legendary action to charge Nesbitt. We'll make a multi-attack against him.
So
All at
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Wow.
It's going to be a 17 to hit.
I mean, that will hit, though.
Okay. That is going to be as these teeth, circular mouth sinks into you.
No.
Don't like.
Ooh.
That is going to be 20 piercing damage.
Holy Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
Shit.
Tears a piece of
my
your
God.
flesh away, and then comes the tentacle that starts to wrap around both of your legs simultaneously. Disadvantage 16.
That'll hit.
The other one was a nat 20.
Ooh.
20, Jesus.
6, 7. Ooh, lucky you. That will be 11 psychic damage, which is very low.
Okay.
And you are grappled.
Okay.
Automatically grappled.
Okay.
Now please make an intelligence save for me.
Okay.
As the tentacle wraps its way around your bare skin.
Is this a charm effect or is this just for damage?
No, it is like a mind overload. It's
Okay.
not a charming effect. suddenly random, completely chaotic
Nat 20.
images start to flash before
Nat
your
20.
eyes, which you just blink really hard at, and you're
Let's
staring
go.
at
Holy
this.
shit.
This creature is staring up at you with its one eye. Its circular mouth is just like on your body.
Ugh. God.
Yeah, is right. Next up is Cano,
Okay.
face to face with this massive yellow tentacle hippo.
And that does not get that. Okay. I've never done that. I'm gonna try it. Cano will kind of hold out her hands and look up at the sky as she says, "Mother, help me." And from her palms, she's going to cast Channel Divinity Nature's Wrath, as vines will shoot forward from her hands, encircling the creature.
Okay, what's the save?
It is a dex or strength, its choice.
Okay, it
DC
is
14.
going to make a strength save. DC 14. 13. I kid you not.
Oh.
Failure. It works.
Oh my goodness.
What's it do? What's it do?
Okay, so the creature must succeed on or be restrained. It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Oh, you restrained it.
You want to restrain me? I restrain you.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
Oh my
So
God.
this creature is illuminated already, so you guys will have advantage on all attacks against it because Zygo is lighting it up.
Yeah, because now it's like stuck in place and we're all just here together.
Yep. Okay. Damn, you guys are smoking these things. Let's. Who's the next person? It is. Oh, it. Unless you have anything else to do, Cano.
No, my bonus things are not. I don't have a lot, so that's pretty much it.
Okay, it's going to use its action to try to break free. I take it is probably the same check, same DC. Okay, cool. It's going to make a strength save. It will fail the strength save. It will
Holy
remain
hell.
restrained.
Wonderful.
Let's go.
That's
Wow, that's pretty
crazy.
dope. So this thing just sort of struggles in place and is unable to get free. As next up is everybody make a con save.
Oh, I forgot about those. Oh, and you're blessed. Oh, I nat 20'd. Wow. That's so cool.
18.
18, got it.
19.
19. Man,
Guys,
these
this-
con
oh
saves are
no.
so fucking fire, dude. You have
No,
no idea
literally-
how bad it is to fail those con saves.
Hannah is saving me because the +3 and the bless is on the only thing helping me out of
the
these
mother's
fucking saves.
literally protecting all of you right now. It's crazy.
Quite literally, yeah.
Okay, very cool. Next up is Zygo.
Oh boy. Okay. Zygo is going to God, everything is at advantage, and his blindness would give him disadvantage, so it's a flat roll for attacks for him, right?
Yeah, for this we would color that you are seeing, because remember you can see shades and colors a little bit. You're seeing the
dope.
shadows
Outlines.
quite clearly against the darkness
Alright.
that is in the other
Dope.
corners of the room.
Then Zygo will say, spirits of this place, guide my hand, and will fire a guiding bolt at the restrained yellow hippo creature.
Okay, go ahead.
Dope.
Nat 20.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
rolled a lot of nat 20s.
double
That's
the
so
dice,
many
please.
dice.
That is 8d6.
8d6. Here we go, baby. Man, they
hold
left
up.
Joey home and decided to pop up.
Like, now that Joey's not here to roll low,
Yeah.
let's really
You
go
guys
to
get
town.
back and you're like, everything was actually fine.
Joey.
Nothing went horribly wrong. Nobody died while we were trying to save.
That is 26 radiant damage.
Ooh, baby. Blammo. Okay. 26.
That is his action. Okay. And I think that's all he can do right now.
Okay.
Maintaining concentration on the protection spell.
Perfect. All right. Next up is the red monoctopus. Everybody, let's see. Who is Hannah? You are 1. Gabe, you are 2. Dylan, you are 3.
Okay.
2. Gabe,
Me.
this one's coming at you. I
Okay.
need you to make for me a wisdom save, please.
+3 and bless.
Yep. 31.
Dylan, I need for you to
Yeah.
make me a dex save, please.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's 24.
Okay. And let's see who else. Gabe again.
Okay.
Make for me a charisma save.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that's worse, team. Let's see how bad this is. 15.
15?
Yeah.
How much? 15?
15.
That is a success. Nothing happens.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Oh
shit.
boy.
Nesbitt, your turn.
Oh,
Holy cow.
God.
Thank God we like stacked up all these bonuses, gang. I'm gonna just
I know.
look into this thing's eye and just point blank twice right in it, right in his face. You know, classic
Yep,
Nesbitt.
right on his whole body as it's chewing into you.
I mean, yeah, that's without bless. That's a 22.
22, yep.
Yep. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be 9 points of damage.
Yeah, got it.
And I guess gathered swarm. Strength save.
Okay. That is going to be a 14.
Oh, 14 meets. Okay.
Okay.
I wanted to say get the fuck off me, but it's.
We'll stay the fuck on you.
Oh, we already ruled that I go with it anyway. Never mind. But it happened. Okay, next attack. Yeah, that's a 24.
24, yep.
And that's going to be 12 points of damage.
Bloodied.
Okay. Do I have anything else I can do? Not without dropping what I want to keep on him. So no.
That's
Nope.
where I'm at.
Yeah. So that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. It will then take its legendary action to attack you further with its clawing bite. However, it will have disadvantage on all these attacks, even though it is literally biting you as we speak. So it tries to reset its jaws, sort of. Oh, that's high. Wow, that's still very high. That's going to be a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Damn,
Jeez.
man.
Oh, that's the wrong dice size. That is 13 piercing damage.
Okay.
What are you at, Nesbitt?
We'll see after all these attacks.
Yeah, right.
And then the tentacle will start to wrap its way, this time around your neck. Disadvantage. That's going to be a miss. 8 will miss.
Yes.
You will avoid it as it tries to snake its way around you. Then next up, we've got Cano.
I'm at 14, by the way.
Oh my gosh. Cano will. She already had her sword drawn, but she will
You can
go
just
over
lay into this
towards the
thing.
restrained
Yeah.
creature and say, "Hello."
And it's illuminated, so take advantage as well.
Ooh, we love.
And restrained.
We
this.
love to see it. We love to see
Okay.
it.
If he
2
yells,
attacks.
it's a hit.
Wow, I didn't roll well on those. Hold on, I'm blessed.
Yeah, you're blessed.
That becomes that, which becomes that. So the first is a 19. I'm sorry, dirty 20, but it's fine.
It's still it.
It's okay. And then the second one is a, wow, not much better, but still 21. So it's, oh no, it's dirty 20. I'm sorry, my math stopped. And I'm gonna go ahead and smite at second level.
Ooh,
Yeah,
baby.
let's do it.
Yeah. Okay, so that was 2 hits. Do I have another D8? No. Yes, I do. I'm so sorry. So that's math. So that's 2 plus 2. So it will be 4. I just need 1 more. I'm so sorry, everybody. How's
You're good.
everyone's week? Okay, here we go. Okay, wow. I rolled so low and then high. So that will be for 20 damage.
Nice. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, wait.
Was that just one attack?
Hold on. That will be for 27 damage because I forgot I second level smited it, so I get to add an extra D8.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is. That's the sauce.
That's the sauce.
Anything else?
I high five myself again.
All right. This thing is also bloodied. This starting to spill this oozy blood that seems to be kind of translucent onto the floor.
Oh, can I kind of back up a little bit to avoid the oozy blood? I don't want to be standing right next to it.
You sure can. Well, do you want to move away and have it take a? Well, actually,
it
is
restrained,
right? So no, it can't. Well, it can take a reaction.
It'll take an attack of opportunity at
do you want to
disadvantage,
step back?
But it'll still
I just
want to
like as far as I can back up while not incurring
Do you want to
that.
disengage? Okay, so you're gonna still be in the same place.
Okay.
You're next to it. Okay.
Flavor-wise, back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're aware of it for sure.
It's like I'm going but not really leaving.
This thing will finally succeed, I believe. The check to it's a 15 to break free.
It's a 14, so yes.
So it does finally break free of the vines. It will then go ahead
that's
and.
it.
It's at the end of each of its turns.
At the end of its
at the end of each turn. Oh, bye. Never mind. That is the last thing it does. Okay. Next up, make a con save, everybody.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Right.
boy.
So it's
Don't forget,
it's
you're
not
blessed.
restrained, right?
Oh wait, con save, not poison, right?
Con
No, it
save.
is for
It's for poison, right?
Poison.
It's for poison.
Oh, it is for
Poison.
Yeah.
Oh,
23.
that's so much better. 26.
Yeah,
Yes.
24.
All right. Next up is Zygo.
Paladin, mother paladin.
Yeah.
Vague understanding that thing is just broken free, so it's not restrained, which would mean no advantage on those attacks.
Correct.
So
that's
I'd be
right.
rolling at disadvantage. Okay, then I'm gonna attack the fucking octopus thing, so I'm attacking normal.
Yes.
Flat roll.
You can see that.
Another
purple
guiding
below.
bolt. That is without bless. It's a 25. It's a 29
Yes.
to hit.
Yes.
With the
Wait.
guiding bolt.
George, can you add an extra 7 damage on my thing? Because I realized I only added it for 1 hit instead of 2.
Sure.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
And that is going to be
Took care of it.
14 radiant damage to the little red guy.
Okay, you see his body start to sear and bubble with that radiant energy that blamps into him. You feel the impact yourself, Dylan, as its mouth is on you. Okay,
That's it.
blamp. Here we go. Everybody's gonna make some saves for me.
Okay.
Gabe, can you please make a strength save for me, please?
Oh, fuck. Right off. A strength save.
Still blessed.
Plus and plus 3.
I hear you. 15?
15 is a success.
Oh my god. I almost didn't do bless.
Hannah,
For
can
some
you
God.
please?
Been a huge mistake.
Hannah, can you please make a dex save for me?
The irony
And yes, I'm
is
serious.
beautiful.
I know.
Yeah.
You'll do fine.
Now he's playing all of our weak
Yeah.
strength.
I'm not. It's random.
No, I
yeah, sure.
fully
It's
believe you, but
random
it's
mine,
just
yeah.
shitty now.
Dex, you say?
Dex, please.
Okay. Cool. Oh, this is not gonna be great. 11.
Ooh.
Failure. Okay, so one of the eyes transfixes on you, and you feel yourself start to like see things moving fast suddenly. It's almost like the world around you is speeding up, and it's just very eerie. You are officially slowed. Okay, so your speed is halved.
Okay.
You cannot take any reactions, and you can either take an action or a bonus action on your turn, but not both. And you can repeat this save at the end of every turn.
Okay. What
Okay.
about attacks?
It's one
Yeah,
attack,
you can
I
make
believe.
one attack per turn.
George, these aren't like
Instead of
these
2.
aren't spells technically, right? They have the effect of
No.
spells, but they're not spells.
They are not spells.
That's what I figured.
They are biological things that are happening.
Yep.
Gross.
Okay, and then I've got one more.
Cool.
That is going to be a reroll and another reroll. Come on, baby. Hannah again.
Oof.
I need you to make a intelligence save.
Oh, that's just as bad. Oh my god. Okay, well at least I'm rolling 4s on the d4, but geez. Okay, so that will be 13.
Meets. You avoid a ton of damage.
Oh my god.
You feel just like a sharp needle trying to penetrate your brain. Like it's just like, and you're just barely holding it back through sheer concentration. But it feels lethal, whatever this thing is trying to do to you.
Okay.
Next up is going to be Nesbitt.
Yeah, you know what? You know what I'm doing. I grab one of the tentacles that just did that and just like fire twice right in its eye. I mean, yeah, that's a 25 without bless.
Yes.
Gathered swarm. I'm adding a d6.
This was the session where we all figured out how characters work.
I know.
Yes.
You suddenly like this is your Avengers moment where you're just like,
Team comes together.
Woo! Okay, that is
Catch the shield, throw
Binds
the beam.
hands.
That's
Someone goes like this.
Yeah.
sorry. That's just a lot of damage. I rolled 2 6s on those
Fuck,
d6s.
yes, you did.
Amazing.
So that's gonna be 12 plus 1, 17 plus 4, 21 points of damage on the first hit.
describe it.
Oh baby,
That was the exact number.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So yeah, I go and I take it. I hear it squealing. I shoot once at the eye on the tentacle. Grab the arrow out after I shot it because it's just like sink, spin it, and then go straight down into this thing because it's still on me, and just kind of like wait until it falls off.
This is Dylan's therapy, also. This is...
And then I turn and just take a shot at the one. The other one.
No.
That's not. That's just straight roll, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Straight roll.
But you are blessed.
Yeah, it's a. That's
Yeah,
a
big
24.
time.
That's a
Yes,
yeah. I roll a
that's a
15. Oh, also as a bonus action, I shifted my hunter's mark onto it
Oh, of course. Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's what happens when someone dies with hunter's mark.
Hell yeah. You just trade that shit around.
But that is. Oh no, it's still fine. That's 14 points of damage.
Okay, bam. 14 points. Got it.
Whew. And I guess now. I mean, no, there's no reason to move, so I'll just
Yeah,
stay.
just
I'll
hang and
stay
surround
here.
it.
I'll just stand here.
Next up is going to be Cano.
All right. I will go ahead and take out my... It's out already. I don't have to take it out again.
You are
I'm slow,
no longer. No, you're no longer slow. Oh wait, actually.
Because it died.
You're right. No, you're still under this effect until you can save out of it. That's
Okay.
true.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah.
Well,
It's not
I will
dependent
hit
on
it.
the creature doing it too.
I can hit it once and then try to save out of it, right?
Yes.
Great. So I will attempt to do it one time.
Go ahead.
Ah. Ooh, this is gonna be nice. That's 21 without my added 7.
Yes, that's a hit.
I will go ahead and also smite it because I can and I'm here. So
Because
that
I
is
can and I'm here.
so that is going to be
Because I cano and I'm hero.
Fuck.
that will be for 21 damage.
Describe it.
Oh
Yes.
Cano, feeling very lethargic, will go, I think it's over here. And as she brings down her sword, and right as it makes contact with the creature, a yellow energy is just going to and explode out of the end of the sword, turning the creature into a chunky stew.
Zygo has never been happier to not have eyes.
Zygo is glad he's blind.
Yeah. Rare, but right now.
Okay. everything is still and silent in the room as these creatures just kind of like deflate into the ground.
Do I still have to save out of my thing, or is it?
It slowly ebbs. It would wear off after a minute, but you eventually shake off. But the door on the floor is still glowing purple.
Zygo will sort of still holding onto Nesbitt's shoulder. Will quickly first level cure wounds on Nesbitt, just to give him a little bump of health here.
Thank you.
13.
13 points of health? Wow.
Rolled max, yeah.
Oh my god.
I also want to go over and on myself and Nesbitt give 10 HP.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll see Nesbitt just like fully like heaving and just there's these like horrible gash marks.
You did very, very well, my friend. That was incredible.
It was right on me and it still missed. Was that you?
A little bit.
Idiot. Did you do, that in there? And Nesbitt just points to the glowing door and then points to the pillar.
Blind at this moment, but
oh, right.
Zygo will go.
Still does it. He's weary. He does
I
it.
assume that I have. I assume that from within the. Do I have any idea that this door is glowing? I've been blind this whole time.
There is
light. There's
light,
light
and
that
it
I'm
is
getting.
a hue. So all you can see before your eyes right now are like, it's like a purple tint.
Gotcha.
It's
Right.
like it's like purple mist in front of your eyes.
Right. Sorry, Zygo.
You're
delirious.
More than
When
um,
the
yes,
floor is glowing purple now.
The walls of this place, the very meteor itself told me that there would be a door that I should open and guardians who I must dispatch. I would imagine that we have this done away with the guardians, and I feel that I must open the door.
The meteor spoke to you?
You have all proven yourselves worthy.
Do we hear this? Oh.
Whoa. Was Zygo
That was the voice. That was what I heard.
I told you.
The guardians.
I told you we would be tested.
If this is not destiny, I do not know what is. I cannot promise that what is beyond this door is good, but I know that it is what I must do. If you want to just take what we came here for and not have to bear whatever ramifications might be on the other side of this, I absolutely understand. But I must open this door.
if a magic space comet tells me to go through a door, I'm gonna do it.
And maybe they're the reason that it's so poisonous. Maybe we can ask them to stop doing that, since we've beat their trial now.
All right, then let us try to.
This place is not poison. It rejects you.
Everybody
I
make a
was waiting for
Finally
it.
did it. Fuck.
Shit! I was waiting. Just one moment for you to slip up. Just one moment for you to slip up, you idiot.
Everybody make a con save.
Is Bless still up? How long does Bless last?
Like only a minute, I think.
I think it's only a minute, but I think it's up to George since we just stopped fighting, so.
But
Georgie?
What's
thank
that?
Is Bless
What do you
still
think?
up?
Is Bless still up?
No.
No.
Okay.
But thank God for that advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, we have advantage?
Seriously.
Well,
yeah,
well,
'cause
it's
still
the it's the
the
poison,
poison.
right?
Yes.
Um,
Assume
so
con saves are the poison unless I said
dirty
otherwise.
20.
Say.
21.
Yeah,
Safe.
24.
Safe.
Yep.
I think we need to open this door.
Place your skin upon the door. I wish to feel you.
Zygo is going to recast Protection from Evil and Good on himself. And walk over and extend his
Nesbitt
hand
will guide him.
onto wherever this purple gaze that he can get is coming from.
Okay. So the first thing I need you to do. Yeah. There's some stuff that's gonna happen now.
Yeah, of course there is.
Let me just find my page. Sorry, guys.
All
The
good
first
stuff.
check I need you to make is a wisdom save. Oh, you can't be charmed, right?
I cannot be charmed.
Okay, never mind. You don't need to make this save.
Okay.
But your hands press into the door, and where your hands are, a little bit of purple energy starts to outline them with little. But nothing happens yet.
Do you think that we all need to touch it?
Cano will go up and place her wing next to Zygo's.
Now it's all becoming like a darker purple.
Yeah, Nesbitt sees
I will
that
say,
both.
George, I'm the only one who is under the can't be charmed, frightened, or whatever spell.
Sorry, yeah, Hannah, go ahead and make a wisdom save for me.
I have advantage against being frightened. Is that
Not frightened.
okay?
Go ahead and do that.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save, please.
Okay, my wisdom's good. I'm gonna need it. 15.
Okay.
Is it still that +3 or with
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Nesbitt sees the two smartest people he's ever known do this, so he just goes up and does it too.
Okay, make a wisdom save, please.
Yep. Okay. That's going to be 25.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
And for its completion, I will reward you with power. Give me blood, and I will grant you power.
Not seek power. I've never seek power. It is knowledge that I am here for.
This too. I can offer you this as well. Knowledge of the inevitable end you all face.
Nesbitt, are we supposed to give this thing blood?
Cano, should we? This is not the kind of destiny I saw or thought.
I will
But-
admit it is not what I had in mind either, but something has drawn me here.
I genuinely don't know. But I do know I'm very tired. And a change might be nice. And Cano will put her bloodied hand on the door.
Gabe and Dylan, can you take your headphones out for a moment?
Jesus Christ.
And I'll wave you. Hannah, before you, all you see is an ocean of purple. It's as if you are surrounded by purple on all sides, like you're in like Finding Nemo, Pixar, like look out into the ocean. That's the purple you are inside of, just endless in all directions. And you're just kind of floating in place. You see some of your feathers in front of you, and then you just see coming out of the purple mist a 50-foot tall face with one eye, a blue face with almost they're not quite teeth, but there's something close to it.
Does the one eye
Coming out of its
resemble the
mouth.
one eye monster at all in any way?
The eye is the same kind of eye, but the creature is not in any other way resembling. Like in the same way that like a goat has a different kind of eye shape.
Oh, like the pupil's the same, but it's not.
These
okay.
are like sort of like a double circle on top of each other, closer to like what a squid would be.
Okay.
But this eye leans down to you out of this mist.
So what shall it be? Knowledge or power?
Cano will seriously debate the two options. Kind of almost thinking, like, man, if I had Zygo's book, like, which one's weal, which one's woe? That's a debate I've had. I wonder, could I have changed something that happened in my life had I known more, or had I been more powerful? Which one would I pick? Which one would it be? I've never been much for brains, though I do my best. But I think I might be able to protect the ones I love more. And a little tear will kind of run down Cano's cheek if I had more power.
It's power.
And a blue tentacle pokes through the purple mist and just rises up to you like that and touches you right here. And your eyes roll up into your head and everything goes black. Take your headphones off.
Oh my god!
Okay. Cano's eyes roll up into the back of her head, and she goes completely still, and purple light begins to sort of glow out of her mouth. But she is completely still.
Zygo doesn't see this necessarily.
Right.
Nesbitt, what is happening?
I think Nesbitt would at this point take his hand off if he can, and rush to Cano's side. Cano, Zygo, Cano is, there's a light coming from her. A purple light. She's not speaking. Cano! Oh. Cano? Wow.
I need to open the door. I have still not opened the door as far as I know. If Zygo was between the two of them, right? He'll reach for the blade of Cano's sword, slide his hand along it, and put his hand on the pad.
Dylan, take off your headphones. Gabe, before your eyes is suddenly an ocean of purple. It's like as if you're in the movie Finding Nemo at the beginning and you are just like in an absolute water around you. It's purple. Yep. And it's roiling around you. And all of a sudden you hear that voice again in your brain.
Come to speak to me.
You have done something to my friend?
She has asked for more. And so I offer you this choice. Knowledge.
And out of the purple mist, this gigantic 50-foot tall head leans forward with a massive eye in the center and small little protrusions in a mouth that is completely unmoving. And awaits your response.
At this moment, in this world of purple, am I able to see in any capacity, or am I not fully aware of the visage that is in front of me?
It's an image in your head, so you are seeing everything.
Got you. You'll have the most beautiful eye I have ever seen in my life. I once gazed upon the heavens, and it was the greatest joy. The pursuit of what lay beyond, but the knowledge that I would never have all of the answers. I do not want absolute power. I do not want absolute knowledge. But if I could see the heavens once again, if I could understand some of what you are unable to see, I would trade anything for that.
You wish for sight.
I do. Not just to see what is in front of me, though. To understand what lies beyond my vision. To be able to grasp at the ideas of the heavens. To know that there is more than me. But to see what I can.
Knowledge and sight.
Yes.
Very well.
And a blue tentacle comes up out of the mist, swings up to you, and taps you on the forehead.
Do I take mine out?
Yep. Dylan, the same thing happens to Gabe.
Oh, am I not allowed?
Oh, not yet, not yet.
Sorry.
the same thing happens to Zygo. Opens, his eyes roll up into his head, and purple light comes out of his mouth.
Nesbitt is going to see that happen. You knew that would happen. You saw. No, you didn't see. I told you. How could you know? As he just is like talking to Zygo. Nesbitt is going to sit down and just pray for a second. Mother, I don't know how to talk to you. Is this...
They're typing away.
Yeah.
Hey. You two just typing. Okay, keep going. Sorry, Dylan.
And then I just, I don't know how to speak to you, but, I can't leave them, and I go where he goes. Is this me? Will you follow me where I go? And Nesbitt's just gonna make a religion check just to see like what's just to see what's happening.
I was gonna say, go ahead.
It's not great, but 16.
Okay. You don't get much of a response in return.
Mhm.
But you do feel like a warmth in the room.
Nesbitt then kind of turns to down to his body and just around, just goes, "All right, Colony, I don't know where I'm gonna go, but as always, if I go somewhere that you cannot follow, if I'm gone for too long, the colony must survive. But I go where he goes and stay with me for a little while, at least." Nesbitt just takes out an arrow, pricks himself, and just puts his hand down.
And whoosh, in front of your eyes, suddenly everything disappears. You see an ocean of pink and purple. Like as if you're, and I said this to the other two, in like the middle of Finding Nemo, and it's just like the empty ocean, just purple.
Yeah.
And then you start to hear it again.
What is it you wish in exchange for my task's completion? Knowledge or power?
What do I wish to gain?
And a gigantic blue head with one eye and a mouth that's unmoving but with several protrusions just leans forward. It's like 50 feet tall, just the head leaning through the smoke at you. And this gigantic eye that looks very much like the eye on that red creature that you slayed.
And Nesbitt will look. What do I wish to gain, you say?
Knowledge or power?
Well, I am quite capable, and one might say that if those are the two options, perhaps me being more capable is preferable, but I'm also quite dumb in the ways of the world. What do you think I should do?
Okay. You get silence.
A creature with no desire. Yes. I have used someone such as you. I will give you power if you have not a reference. I will make you a great tool for us.
I have desire. Just those two things are means to an end, both of which arrive at an actual desire. Both things are not the desire itself. Whatever you give me, as long as I walk beside my friend, and that you do not destroy this world, that's fine.
I would never destroy a home that I searched for so long. But not for us. No. For them.
And a blue tentacle comes up out of the mist, swings up, and taps you on the forehead. Okay. All of a sudden, all of you blink and are staring at each other while kneeling over this circular door. A little bit of blood on your palms. And something happens. As you take your hand off the door, you feel something inside you change. I want all of you, you may restructure your your base stats. So you may take 2 points from anywhere to add 1 point anywhere you want.
And subtract 2 from anything to add 1 to something else?
Yes. That's the first option.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you think on that.
Okay. Crazy.
The next thing. So, Gabe, you still have your blindfold on, right?
I do.
You see darkness in front of your eyes, but it's as if you're seeing the inside of a blindfold.
He rips it off.
And you can see perfectly in the room. You have dark vision, in fact, out 120 feet.
Wow.
But when he opens his eyes, both Zygo and Cano see empty black holes of just swirling energy.
What?
Like little black holes just like roiling in place, where the actual black hole looks like it's the pupil. So it's like an outlined white with a black dense center. And constantly moving. Sometimes you almost think like a star goes past his eye.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
but it looks magic as fuck.
Yeah, I believe that.
We're gonna need to get you some sunglasses.
Yeah, it looks real nice. George, regular vision and dark vision, or I can only see in darkness?
Oh, you have regular vision and dark vision.
Fucking insane.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
and I assume that because he's a chameleon, it's like so big. Like they are not.
Yeah,
just
they're noticeable.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
That blindfold would prevent people from seeing it,
From seeing it.
but you'd have to keep your eyes closed too.
Damn.
Um,
Fascinating. Okay.
In addition, all of you are going to gain 1 level in Warlock.
I knew
What?
it. I knew it.
I was wondering if it was going to be sorcerer or warlock. I guess it was one of them.
Congratulations! You are all going to take Warlock. Your patron for when you reach the patron, because I think it's right away.
It's right
first
away.
one.
Yeah, is the elder. Which one is that called? The old one or
Great old one.
the great old one?
Gotta write that down.
Oh
Fucking.
my
I believe
God.
that's the eldritch one, right?
That's insane.
Potentially. We'll look it up afterwards.
I'll look it up. I have it right here.
I'm
Hold on,
pretty sure
I
it's-
can.
I think the great old one might be the.
It might be the nature god. I think it's actually. Let me 1 second right here. It is.
And does that bypass any stat requirements?
It does bypass stat requirements. Yes.
Because there's no way.
So does that? So it. So
It
we're
is
still
the
level
great
6,
old
but
one.
we
It is the
add-
great old one. No, you are now level 7.
Oh, okay, but it has to be in Warlock.
It has to be in Warlock because you
Okay,
just made
ooh,
the pact.
tricky.
Yes.
Oh, a pact? That was what we did? Oh, fun.
You just put your blood on a stone. That's a pact.
That's
okay.
a fact.
Yeah, so you just made a pact with this creature. So all of you immediately gain 1 level in Warlock. Congratulations, you are now level 7.
Jesus.
Wow.
It's just, not your choice. And additionally, each of you are going to gain 1 boon from this creature. So Gabe's boon was his dark, his black hole eyes, essentially.
Yeah.
Cano, your power is going to manifest the next time you smite.
Oh,
So
shit.
let me know the next time you smite.
Okay.
Write it down on your sheet somewhere to remind me what happens different.
Can I smite something now? Just
Smite me.
Yeah, sure. If you want to test out the power. So your smite, you can get rid of 1 smite to throw out a d8, right?
yes.
Or
It's
is it
2d8? 2d8, and then for each level, it's an additional d8. Unless it's a
Okay.
Fae or a Fiend, and then it's another d8.
So, you are now going to be able to add up to 2d8 to any smite you do. Period. You can just be like, I want to add another 2/8 worth of necrotic damage. Or no, not necrotic, psychic damage. Pardon me. Okay.
And that's okay.
At any time, you can just boom 2d8 extra psychic damage, but you will take the psychic damage as well.
Oh. Cool.
Okay, so that's like on top of the smite?
Yes, on top
So
of
the
the
smite gets 2/8, and I can say I want to do this additional 2d8.
I want to do.
So it
you
would be
say I want to do
4d8.
my Eldritch alteration of smite.
Okay,
call it
so
an
it would be a
Eldritch
total
alteration.
of 4d8, but I take 2 of those d8.
Correct.
If she rolls a nat 20, does it all double?
It
And then
all
do
doubles.
I take it?
But you would take the double.
But
as
you
well.
would take the psychic double damage. That's correct.
Wild. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we could just call it Eldritch Smite.
And anybody who takes the smite damage will have to make an intelligence save DC 10, or else become stunned for 1 minute,
Whoa.
and they can repeat that save.
Yeah, I can say that.
DC
So go ahead
10?
and DC 10. Yeah, it's a low DC. Dylan,
Mm-hmm.
Hell did you ask for?
something else happens for you.
Yeah.
as soon as you start to like wonder what your power is, the doors open. And they're just like, it sinks into the floor and opens. And there's just placid, glowing purple water below the surface. And a blue tentacle picks its way up out of the water, holding in its palm a red orb, which it promptly holds aloft out toward Nesbitt.
Nesbitt kind of looks like, who, me? And then goes and reaches out and grabs it.
You will keep it safe. Bring this to the ocean's edge and set it adrift. My time is end. Has spawned. Do this, and I will continue to grant you power.
It just holds it there for you, Nesbitt. And you feel, coming from the orb now, you see like a little dark energy is leaking towards you. And you see your ants on your person start to crawl up your arm a little bit. And as they do, you see one of them just blink out of existence. And then another one blinks out of existence and reappears on your other arm.
Oh.
And then reappears on your other arm.
Uh-huh.
And then another one blinks out of existence and appears on your other arm. And you start to notice that all of your ants are teleporting. Now, at any point, based on your commands, you may essentially, if you ever use your ants to do anything, you may choose to do them subtly and stealthily. So you've basically just any spell that is using your ants.
So I just got subtle spell, basically?
You just got subtle spell for your ants. That's right.
Fuck.
Damn.
You can tell me which spells are not my ants, by the way, because they've been like
Yes.
all of them, but you can say which ones are not.
We'll go through, and anything
Yeah.
that's way too OP, anything that involves also like the of a crossbow is a no-go.
Right.
But like anything that your ants do on their own, it's subtle spell, so you can cast it subtly, and you can also cast it if it's like got a vocal component. You can ignore that as well.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Okay. The orb is still just like sitting over this placid purple pond.
Well, I had reached out to grab it.
And you grabbed it. Okay, so you're holding it. It's just like it's way heavier than it looks.
Oh.
It's like 30 pounds, and it looks like it should be like 5.
Take this to the ocean's edge. Any ocean's edge?
Anywhere it will thrive. With to spare.
Right.
Sorry, guys, my headset just went totally dead. Okay.
Would it
With,
be all?
oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Would it be all right? We have been asked to retrieve some bit of this rock to and I personally would be thrilled to be able to study it. Would you mind if we took some with us?
You may take anything. The door shall never open again, and I shall cease to be.
So no, then.
Take what you please. I have no use for it.
Will this place stop rejecting people?
As I fade.
And Nesbitt just
So much taken.
earnestly questions. It's not even like it's just earnestly.
Mhm.
And if we are to perish, if I am to perish before achieving this, what then?
Then I am lost. And those that come after will surpass us.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
Cano, kind of stunned, will go over to the wall and start to chip off some of the metal.
Okay, you get a little shaving of it. It's definitely probably one of those things you're going to want to wait for the mining operation to start commencing and then bargain yourself a sum, which, based on how Curtis plus Anthem has been up to this point, will probably not be so hard.
Right.
But it's all pretty much in the
Basically,
rock. You can get a little clump for yourself, but yeah, you can easily just go ahead and knock off a little chunk for yourself so you have a little sample, but not much you can do with it.
Do we
And
feel like the
basically- sorry,
poison like subside basically? Like we're not feeling that like wave of heavy toxicity anymore?
No, there is no feeling of that whatsoever,
Yeah.
but this thing hasn't stopped yet, and you are still not feeling it. So there's a good chance you're just immune to it now.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true.
And
We're
so
immune
George,
to poison?
Not poison.
No,
this
this
is
Just
radiation.
this effect. Yeah.
This is a specific
what
radiation.
it is saying basically is that, like, yes, we can take this stuff. It will cease to exist because it was already sort of starting to cease to, like, it was already.
That's right. It was
dying.
like it's dying.
And
it needs you to.
the task is if I put it in the ocean, its spawn will live on.
We'll be able to continue.
That's what it's asking. Yes.
Okay. And it just said the craziest answer to that question, which is those that will come after will surpass us, which means nothing, but it's horrifying to hear. Okay.
Do we make our way back out, or how
Nesbitt
are
has
we?
one more question.
Oh yeah, Zygo.
Sorry, Zygo has one more question. Also earnestly, genuinely, because there's no ulterior motive here, but Zygo will say, why did you come here? What was the purpose of coming to this place?
We travel forever. We know not where we go. But when we land, then we make our home. Go.
And the blue tentacle retracts back down into the water, and the door closes, and the light fades.
And Nesbitt will turn, I think kind of all just knowing that we're all a little stunned. it said to me that it was looking for a home. And I asked it. I said I didn't want it to hurt this world. And it said it wouldn't hurt a home that it sought ages for. I do not know if this is a good thing, or if this thing even should have a home here, but that's what it said.
And it asked you to take this egg specifically?
Not until just now.
Oh.
Believe, Nesbitt. It is now your destiny that we are going to have to follow. Mine has brought me here. You must bring us further.
Well, ecosystems are fragile. I want to make certain that my destiny is real. This is not what I expected. I don't know what I expected.
What are we going to tell them? What happened here?
Is the body of, like, the weird creature still here?
Yes.
Well, that should be enough.
Cano nods.
But what are we gonna tell Grubchild?
We should get back to our... Hug knows that the child is probably going to wake up soon.
And she's probably going to be a bit bummed she missed this.
George, question.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm just now reading what this means. That entire conversation we just had, did we just have it telepathically?
Holy shit.
Wait, the three of us just now?
Yeah, awakened mind. Starting at, you can telepathically speak to any creature you can see within 30 feet.
At first level of Go Warlock?
It's just right there. It's just the first thing.
Oh, this is gonna be wild.
Oh my god.
This is the best way to keep secrets from a child I've ever seen in my entire life.
As you all make your way out of the cave, realizing only as you're getting up the slope that the whole conversation you've had has been in your minds, you all pause on the slope for a moment, grab the rope, and help your way up. Everybody make a quick athletics check for me. Make sure nobody falls to their death on this slate.
Jesus
Botches
Christ.
100% on this athletics check, and that ends it all.
19.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not great.
Sorry, what is it? I was looking at that. So
13?
17.
You're good. The rope
17.
the rope makes the DC very low.
Okay.
So you guys all easily clamber up into the darkness.
Zygo will lead the way.
Make a quick history check for me, everyone.
Ooh.
Everyone?
This is yeah.
Oh,
9.
I'm rolling so hot today. I don't know why. 18.
18. Zygo and Nesbitt realize it immediately when you guys look up and see the moon, that you guys must have been in that meteor for at least 12 hours.
Jesus.
Whoa.
And standing far, far in the distance is a figure, sort of cloaked, that is making its way towards you.
Zygo will quickly put the blindfold back on.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just see?
Yeah.
Does
go
this
ahead and
figure
make a
look
perception
familiar?
check. Go
Can
ahead.
I also make a perception?
I'm not risking it. I'm throwing that blindfold.
What'd you get, you Psycho Nesbitt? What'd you get?
It's a 24.
24. Pulling the hood back to let you see. Oh. It would seem you beat me here. Very good. I shall stay with you then. Tash stands before you, arms folded. And that is where we're going to end tonight.
Oh my god. Wait a second. Did Tash say that in our minds?
He did not. He said it out loud.
Okay.
Because
There's only so much we can handle.
Okay, yeah, you're not in our secret club, you piece of shit.
All right. Woo! Ski Daddy, what a stash.
Oh my
my
god.
god.
Damn.
Lots happened.
I love Kimmy's. Well, now you have 2 children to keep secrets from.
Oh my god. You're right.
I don't
That's
even.
so real.
I've never ever played a warlock. My only experience with warlock was Vivian from Here There Be Monsters. So I'm excited to.
I mean, a warlock paladin is going to
It's
balance
actually
real well.
it's kind of broken, so good
we're
job,
gonna
George.
have to figure out what our new shit is.
Right.
Oh my god.
It's,
So don't tell Jackie anything.
yeah.
Just tell her it's
We
fine.
didn't find anything.
One other thing that's going to make that a little difficult that I will just tell you post the thing is as soon as you get into the moonlight and your faces are illuminated by this like the bare like clean air, all of you see just like this little purple tilde form under your right eye.
Oh, we got
Just like-
tattooed.
Right there. So everybody who's drawing, just a heads up, there's a little purple thing.
Start over.
We got face tats.
You got a little face tat.
Oh man.
Does it say always and tired or?
Oh man, awesome. That was so dope.
What a cool sesh. Hey
What a
everybody.
cool sesh.
Thanks for hanging out. Jackie's gonna be lost.
Still
so
don't
bummed.
tell Jackie anything.
We didn't gain any levels. Shh.
But at the next thing we'll start with Jackie and she'll have a little thing to complete before we reunite with you. So we will get back to that. Also, everybody who is watching now,
And there's a
yeah, go ahead.
question from Holy Cows
What's
asking if it's only in the moonlight that shows up.
no,
Or is it
permanent
permanent?
tattoo. It's full permanent. Yeah, you
Wow.
got
Does
that
it look
forever now.
magic as fuck as well?
No,
We have to
that
cover
does
that?
not
Okay,
look
great.
magical. It
It
just
looks
looks
like
like we
we
were in
went
prison.
off and got drunk and maybe
Yeah.
got
It's
face
It's like you were
tattoos.
all in the same gang.
We're
It
just a
definitely
cool gang. Yeah,
identifies
cool,
all of you
cool.
together.
Okay. Oh, well, now we're like a
but-
group.
Yeah, like a group except for Joey. 'Cause you can't give kids face tattoos.
Yeah, she's a child.
But yeah, if anybody wants to come by this channel tomorrow at 5 p.m., I'm going to be hanging out with y'all, answering any questions you have about this episode, and we're going to make a fun dungeon together.
A fungeon.
I'm not a fungeon. Last time we made a fungeon. It was a fungus dungeon.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Fungi
Fungeon.
dungeon.
A function.
But we're gonna come up with something else fun to do. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do yet. Last time we took a lot of suggestions from chat, so come join us and we'll all make one together, and then we'll post it on
Fun.
Instagrams, and it'll be
Oh,
super
yeah.
fun. Yeah, so that's this channel, 5 p.m. tomorrow. Come on by. Otherwise, all of us will be back next Tuesday. Correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so
Anything got
excited.
anything fun to plug?
My
Oh.
birthday.
Hey yo.
Oh, hey no one cares.
Thanks, Dylan.
Love you.
You other February son of a bitch.
I know. Well, after George is done at 6:30 p.m. on my channel, twitch.tv/whatchamacallum, I'm going to keep going with my playthrough of Alien Isolation. It's a nightmare. Watch me live it.
I've watched some clips. It's fucking really funny to watch you lose your mind.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Check out Hero Club when you have a chance. Go to the About section on this page or get it anywhere you get podcasts. If y'all write a review, I will call yo ass out tomorrow or on Tuesday. It would be so sweet.
He's gonna play some '80s music for you too.
I'll come up with something stupid to do. I'll
Yeah.
come up with something fun that'll
love it.
embarrass you.
And
even
thanks,
though you're alone.
Kimmies.
Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. That's all we have for tonight, guys. We'll see you tomorrow at 5 and next week at 6 PST. Have a good night, everybody.
Night, everyone. Bye.
Yay.
Bye-bye.